This is a short descriptive video for a Citizen flip alarm clock. It's labeled Citizen, but these clocks were sold under different names. Rhythm is one of them, for example. Different shapes as well. On the inside they're always the same. And they're very nice clockworks. They're very serviceable as well. And they don't really break down, other than the plastic tabs that hold the flaps back until they're supposed to fall over, which this one just did. The material, the plastic for the tines, I will just call them, that holds them back, it just dries out, becomes brittle, and it break off. I replaced those with a new material that will hold over the years. At least I've done quite a few of them over the years now, and I haven't really had any issues with that. So as far as I'm concerned, it works just fine. This is a flip alarm clock, 2 wheels on the side here, a large one, small one. The large one, you set the alarm, and with the small one you carefully set the time. Don't go too fast. You could potentially damage parts of the clockwork, but I mean, with all these things, it's a vintage clock, so you know, you shouldn't rush into things. You should take your time when using it. When using a clock like that. The case is in relatively good condition. I mean, I polished it up. There are some minor dings and scratches, but nothing too major, nothing you would really notice all too well. On the other hand, you know, it's a 45-50-year-old clock, so it's allowed to have some marks of time having passed by. It's a nice bright vintage color. This clock came from Japan, so it needs 100 to 120 volts and 60 hertz. There is a switch on the bottom, however, that allows you to set it to 50 hertz. It has to do with the power grid in Japan, the layout of that. If you set it to 50 hertz, you could use it in Europe, for example, with a simple power converter just for the voltage. If you want to use this in the US, for example, set it to 60 hertz and it's plug and play. It's a 12-hour clock, so here it says either AM or PM, and the alarm wheel obviously also then has an option to set it to AM or PM, so you can set it to the corresponding time for the alarm to go off on time. There's a wheel here, not really for the seconds. Sometimes it shows the seconds. They have versions of this clock where it shows the seconds. Here it just shows an arrow pointing upwards, and when the wheel turns in that direction. So the case was polished. The case is in good nick. The glass, which is really plastic, that was polished as well. The clock was clean on the inside. It got new wiring and new light on the inside. The motor was opened up, cleaned, lubricated. It got a new cable and a new plug, and this clock is ready to go. It will be for sale on flip-a-clock.com and or in my Etsy shop, also called Flip-a-Clock. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you for watching.